was listening to a sermon by a pastor I really like, Stephen Furtick, highly recommend, and he was talking about, you dig it, God did it. You dig it, God did it. You want something to happen in your life. You know, you think, well, when is this gonna happen? Why isn't this happening? You know, I want it to happen. I really want this in my future. But what are you doing until that happens? What are you digging? How are you digging until it happens? You know, you don't know when it's gonna happen. You do not know when something's gonna happen. God does. God knows when he's gonna put it in your life. You don't know. So what are you doing before it happens? You know, let's say, you know, you're digging a hole and you're like, I know there's treasure. I know there's treasure somewhere. I know it. Okay. How do you know where it's at? You don't. You don't know where it's at. But what are you thinking while you're doing it? What is your mindset? How are you just angry and upset because you don't have it yet? You're just digging, you're like, oh my gosh, this is so stupid. Why haven't I found it yet? Why isn't this happening to me? That person over there found it. They found theirs a lot quicker and we've been digging the same time. Are they being patient? Are they showing you support through your digging? Are they loving you through your digging and you're just showing them hate and you're just showing them anger and jealousy and all of these things? Think about how you're digging. How are you digging your life? What are you digging your life into? That, I mean, it can go for anything you want, you know? I want to get better at running, and I can't just get better at running and just sitting there and being like, she can run like 10K. I can barely run a mile. That's stupid. I'm jealous. I wish I could do that. Okay, that is not helping me at all. I'm not digging myself any kind of positive outcome. I'm just digging myself into jealousy, into anger. Maybe I should dig myself into patience. Like, okay, she probably put a lot of time into that. I need to put a lot of time into this, you know? Baby steps, you know? When? I don't know. I don't know when. But when something happens, it's never all of a sudden from nothing, you know? You're working towards, you don't know what could happen, but you are working towards it. So I'm working towards getting better. I'm working towards patience. You know, I can't expect to be able to go run 5 marathons like tomorrow. No. Maybe one day I'll get there. But I have to have patience to just get to that one marathon, you know? I don't know when that's gonna be. I don't know what God has in store for me. But it's not my place to say it's my timing. Is not my timing. We don't know when really honestly anything is gonna happen, honestly. Like we can't predict that. God knows that. We can't predict that. So who are we to say, oh, I know this is gonna come in my life. I know this is gonna happen in my life. You know, we can work towards it. We can dig into it. We can work towards that goal. But that journey of digging, what are you experiencing? What are you realizing? I realize that I give up a lot. I really do. I realize that I give up, and you know, when it gets hard, I'm like, this is hard. I can't do this. This sucks. I want to stop. I want to stop this. But when you dig deeper, I was realizing when I was digging deeper. I said, no, I can do this. You have to think about, what are you digging into? Dig into, it's a weird thought, honestly, like I'm digging. What do you mean I'm digging? Digging a hole? I mean, yeah, when you're doing something so much, you're kind of just like digging yourself a, when they're like, oh, you've dug yourself a hole now, like when the husband says something to the wife, you're like, you're digging yourself a hole, just stop. But are you digging yourself a hole that you're learning in, that you're learning love, you're learning patience, you're learning kindness, forgiveness? What are you learning? What are you digging until that happens? I want you guys to think about that, Pray on it. Pray that maybe you have a deeper realization than I do. I want you to pray for that. I want you to pray that, maybe something will come to you way more than it came to me. And I'm gonna keep praying on it. I'm gonna pray for you guys, that you guys think about it and ponder it too. So I love all of you guys. I do. I hope all of you have a really great day.